Hi there, and welcome to Komodo National Park, a piece of heaven in the eastern part of Indonesia. This experience has been captured in full 360, which means you are free to look around and explore as we take you on this journey. Simply click and drag on the screen, or use the video player's built-in controls to move the camera around. Komodo National Park is located between the islands of Sumbawa and Flores. The national park is made up of three major islands: Rinca Island, Komodo Island and Padar Island, as well as numerous smaller islands, all of them volcanic in origin. Get excited for this trip as we're off to see the Komodo Dragons, swim with manta rays and relax on a pink sand beach with plenty of stops along the way. We're arriving at Padar Island. This is the third largest island in the Komodo National Park, after Komodo Island and Rinca. This unique shaped landmass is famous amongst photographers for its incredible views.
Udah. Mari Kak.
Masuk nggak nih suara saya nih?
Nggak masuk di voice over juga. Okay. Mari Kak. Oh, langsung lagi, sudah briefing ya? Ya.
It's quite a hike to get to the top, with the path winding up 800 stairs. But with guaranteed amazing views along the way, every single step is absolutely worth it. The path has been designed with photographers in mind, with 4 lookout points dotted up the mountain, each with a different view to capture.
Halo.
Little bit.
As you can see, that Padar Island hike has some of the most wonderful views in Indonesia, with beautiful bays and beaches that stretch out in all directions, contrasted against the steep mountainous landscape. Be sure to move the virtual tour camera around to check out these epic views.
Tadi foto gini ya.
The higher we hike, the more incredible the views get, because from the top of Padar Island, you're able to see the iconic shape of the island, which has 3 stunning beaches, each with different sand colours. One is pearly white, another charcoal black, and the third is a very rare baby pink. After a 30-minute ride from Padar Island, we've arrived at the Pink Beach. As the name suggests, the sand on this beach has a pink colour to it. This is formed from microscopic red organisms called foraminifera. This organism lives in the coral reef and gets washed up onto the sand. Walking along the shoreline, you can find fragments of red coral that have washed up onto the shore. This is how Pink Beach gets its extraordinary and striking colour. Pink sand beaches are very rare, and there are only a handful of them around the world. In fact, they're even rarer than black sand beaches. It's time to take a moment to admire the panoramic view of the sea, green hills, blue sky, and dazzling pink sand. The next stop is Komodo Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that offers breathtaking landscapes and unique wildlife. Komodo Island is only one of Indonesia's 17,000 islands. However, due to its uniqueness, it has been considered one of the 7 new wonders of nature. Here we are on Komodo Island. In the local language, this place is called Lo Liang. Lo means bay and Liang means Komodo's nest.
Oke, selamat siang semuanya. Selamat datang di Taman Nasional Komodo, khususnya di Pulau
Komodo Island is the largest island in the Komodo National Park and is home to the biggest colony of Komodo dragons. The scientific name for these giant animals is Varanus komodoensis, and they are endemic to this part of Indonesia.
di Taman Nasional Komodo. Dan untuk trekking hari ini kita langsung nanti yang ini aja nanti di-share.
Weighing around 70 kilograms and growing up to 3 meters long, the Komodo dragon is regarded as the world's largest lizard. And whilst the name does say dragons, they are actually lizards. But when you weigh that much and you grow that big, it's no wonder the world's largest lizards were crowned the title Komodo dragon.
1, 2, 3.
These dragons look deceptively sluggish, but when faced with an opportunity for food, you can see the wild side come out as they power along at speeds of up to 20 kilometers per hour, catching and eating as much as 80% of their body weight in a single sitting. The Komodo dragon is also great at hiding, tucking into bushes or the shade below stilt houses, whilst the young Komodo dragons have the ability to climb trees to rest in the shade. You'll find signage around the park warning not to touch the Komodo dragons when taking photos with them. This is no joke. Komodo dragons use their tails and nasty bite to attack. But that isn't the most dangerous part. The saliva of these animals is venomous, and they are known to use a grip, rip and drip tactic to tear large chunks from their prey. As if these reptiles weren't well enough adapted with their large bodies, strong tails and venom, they can also swim. In fact, Komodo dragons have been spotted miles off the shore of the 5 islands they reside on. You'll want to stay in a group or close to the rangers. They are more alert and always bring special long sticks with them to fend off any potential attacks. The ranger here tells us the mound of soil is a former nest of the maleo bird. Then, after it was finished with it, a female Komodo dragon then reused the nest to store its own eggs. If you look really closely, you can see a baby Komodo dragon just in front of the souvenir shop. It's now time to head off to Takamakasa Island. This island gets its name from Taka, which means shallow, and the Makasa is a reference to the sailors from Makassar who discovered the island. Much of the island only exists as the ocean tide drops and disappears again as the tide rises. As you can see, some parts of the island are covered by water as the tide's currently rising. This place is excellent for a relaxing swim or snorkel. It's also the perfect gateway to Manta Point, our next stop. For diving, the place to go is Manta Point, also known as Takamakasa Manta Point. This is a cleaning station where the manta rays come to be inspected by small cleaner wrasse who remove parasites from their skin. With nice clear water, both snorkeling and diving will give you a spectacular view of these ocean giants. Many marine biologists consider this location to be one of the best and most reliable sanctuaries in the world for a close encounter with the magnificent manta rays. Environmental protection has become an increasingly big topic around the islands, as the preservation of this ecosystem is critical for the health of the environment as well as the tourism industry. To help manage the human impact on the area, the Komodo National Park office only allows a maximum of 30 boats to visit Takamakasa and Manta Point each day, requiring every boat to first register their guests. Here we are on Kanawa Island. The first thing you'll notice is the beautiful white sandy beach, surrounded by crystal clear water, contrasted against steep, hilly backdrops. Kanawa is one of the most famous islands of the Komodo National Park, located at the border of the park. It's known for its white sand beaches and beautiful coral reefs. Often described as a paradise island, it's the perfect place to rest, relax, and go snorkeling on the surrounding reef. First, we're going to go for a walk around the island, and then we'll come back to the jetty for some snorkeling. Kanawa Island is a paradise for those who love the underwater world, and it's especially great for beginners because of the shallow and clear water. With thousands of beautiful small fish schooling near the jetty, it's almost like swimming through a giant aquarium. With turquoise waters, rugged volcanic landscapes, and an awe-inspiring sense of nature, Komodo National Park is an ideal destination for hiking, diving, snorkeling, and just getting away from the beat of modern life. Thanks for joining us on our virtual tour of Komodo National Park.